Well, good morning, YouTube. I got lazy, so I'm wearing the helmet I normally wear on my CTX on the Enfield this morning. I'm riding down to meet up with some Enfield friends, and we're going to ride over to the vintage motorcycle show over at Barrio Brewery here in Tucson. And of course, this is my reacquaintance with the Enfield ride. I've done about 1,000 miles on the CTX since I last rode my Enfield, and jumping back and forth is an interesting experience. So bear with me as I creep around turns and start to feel, you know, more comfortable on the bike as far as the lean angles and stuff like that. Boy, I never thought about it before on this bike because it's so light and it's easy to push around. I mean, you can bully this bike all you want, but you really are on top of it. As opposed to the CTX, you're sort of down in the bike and you really feel comfortable pushing the pegs to the ground. Now, on this one, even though I've scraped the brake pedal on the right-hand side a couple times, I just feel like I'm going to fall right over. So it's just a matter of getting used to it again. But man, is it silly, stupid fun to ride. I love the sound. I love the vibration even. I don't care. It's just so much fun. Anyway, just on my way over here to meet these folks, I wanted to have a quick discussion about something I've touched on before in my motovlogs, and that is my hesitancy to get involved in a lot of heated topics. Now, I understand that some motovloggers, they feel like they need to be true to themselves. Their motovlog is a representation of who they are, and there are issues for them that really need to be in front of everything else. I get that, man. I get that. However, for me, motovlogging is a therapy of sorts, and that's all the way around. Watching them, making them, editing them. I enjoy this whole process. To me, putting together a motovlog video is a lot like building a model airplane, an intricate model airplane, where there's all these steps that you have to take, and there's all the prep work, and obviously some tools are better than others when you're doing that kind of work. But I digress. For me, this is therapy, and it ties together with one of the things I like to do, which is ride motorcycles. Just hold your pants there, dude. Jeez. So that's where I'm at with that. Now, as a result, you know, the way I see it, there are so many other areas in my life that if I want to engage controversy, I can. So anyway, as I was saying, I don't personally choose to engage in a lot of controversial topics in my motovlogs. There are so many other areas of my life and so many other venues for me to engage that if I want to. I could start up a whole other channel and dedicate it to nothing but throwing around my political ideas. Political, religious, socioeconomic ideas, way I think things ought to be if I were king. But as for me, I choose not to do that. Now, I realize there are plenty of people that do, and I realize that there are plenty of people who actually do it just for the sake of getting clicks. You know, I'm not in this to make money. I've monetized my channel because it opens up some extra tools for you. When you're using the YouTube format and the Google Plus format, it opens up some more tools for you when you're fully integrated with their system, which, you know, I think is a load of crap, but it's the system with which we have to play because I'm not paying to host my videos anywhere. So anyway, I'm not into this to make money, so I'm not throwing controversy around just for the sake of getting people to click on my videos. Even if they're clicking dislike, right, it's still a click. But I've seen this happen before, but most recently it hit someone, one of my subs, and someone that I also subscribed to. And you know, he mentioned some pretty polarizing topics in one of his videos, and And of course he got an argumentative reaction from several people who felt just as passionately in the other direction. And while I may have agreed or disagreed with some of what he had to say, it just left a distaste for me, because man, anytime I want to engage controversy, I can. And I view my YouTube forum, at least this channel anyhow, as one of the channels I go to not have that. So, you know, maybe that's just me. How do you guys do it? I know that a lot of the people that I follow, I don't even know what their political beliefs are, their religious beliefs are. And quite honestly, it really doesn't make much of a difference to me. But if, you know, any of the people that I'm subscribed to decided to start throwing out polarizing topics, man, I got enough drama in my life. I don't need to get into arguments and fights on the internet. It's just not worth my time. Then I'm just gonna unsubscribe and quit following. That's how it comes easiest to me to deal with. So I'm just curious how you guys deal with that. I realize there are some things that, and again, I don't believe that I'm sacrificing who I really am simply because I don't engage in my own political, religious, or socioeconomic beliefs on my motovlogs. As a matter of fact, I would say that you folks are actually getting who I really am without what I'm saying being tainted by a single polarizing issue. So if I came down really hard on one issue that ticked off a bunch of you guys, then everything else I'd have to say would be forever blemished by that, would it not? I don't know. Maybe I'm not as open-minded as I should be, I suppose. But like I said, I can engage that stuff elsewhere. At any rate, I'm getting ready to meet up with some of my Enfield friends here, and we're going to roll over to Barrio. That'll be in the next vlog. I just wanted to put this one out there. Basically, play nice, people. Play nice. I'll talk to you soon. Oh, it's always a marvel trying to remember how to ride this bike.